What up, y'all? It's your boy Polo Cuts is D. Welcome back to another episode of Off the Clipper Podcast, baby. You already know what it is. You can always watch us on YouTube or listen to us on any podcast streaming platform, baby. I'm right here with the gang, my boy, the one and only.
Yeah, Manny Rocks.
Yeah. I got my wifey, baby. You already know what it is. What's your name, girl? Yeah. Today we got a dope-ass guest, a longtime friend of mine. We went to middle school, high school together, and he's a homie. Not only that, he's my fucking trainer, baby. My boy, Emilio. What's up, Emilio? How are you, bro?
Man, I'm thankful.
Thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out.
Around all of y'all.
Hell yeah. I'm happy to have you here. I mean, I've been trying to get you in here for a while, like maybe for like the past like couple months that you've been here.
Yeah, that's true.
I think last time I hit you up, you were like, no, I think you went back to Germany last time I hit you up, ¿verdad?
Are you the world famous Emilio? I keep hearing about.
Man,
this is like, Emilio.
This is the guy that kicks
Emilio.
This is the guy that kicks my ass every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, guys.
Our ass.
Our ass.
He kicks my ass,
Sorry,
bro.
not
I mean,
Thank you. I love it.
I'm pretty sure he's going soft on us, but
honestly,
the way he works out, I'm pretty sure he's going soft on
I
us.
almost fucking threw up today and passed out and had a heart attack.
Oh yeah, because you drink that Celsius. That's why.
What's Celsius? Oh.
You did
That's
scare
right.
me a little bit today. I was
Hey, do you think that's what affects me?
Yeah, I think so. Well, it's 'cause
I
you
felt
drink
like
a
my
lot.
heart was gonna like pump out of my chest today.
Yeah, I've taken a couple of Celsius and sometimes I'm like, whoa.
Hey, and you know what though?
Maybe if you drank it like on an empty stomach too.
Oh, I
yeah,
did.
we did.
I
You did.
definitely did.
Yeah.
But you know what though?
But you
Today
drank a lot of
I
it?
drank it to myself, and then Emilio drank like a little bit of it.
I
But
did too.
normally Leo shares it with me,
But I never
and
drink.
today he didn't.
I take like this. I only drink like this much.
And
don't
I
drink
chugged
that
it
much.
like if I was gonna run a
Oh,
marathon.
you drank all of it?
I
Oh, hell no.
I was like pretty down,
Oh yeah,
almost
that's
close
why.
to the rim.
Well,
Going
man,
right to the-
for everybody that doesn't
Oh, yeah.
know my boy Emilio, this is Emilio. He's a basketball player.
Yes.
He's played in Mexico, professional, right? We can say,
Yes,
professional.
yes.
Professional basketball player in Mexico and Germany. Right now, currently, he's out here in San Diego, California, with us because he's recovering from an injury. But you should be going back very soon, right?
Yeah, as expected. Hopefully maybe 2-3 more months of therapies, strengthening my calf. So we'll be out there again.
Nice. Besides that, he's been my trainer for the past 2 months. I picked up this fitness journey 2 months ago, and I couldn't have chose a better trainer. Honestly,
Definitely.
me and Shanice have been tripping about what we're gonna do when he leaves,
I know.
and we're like, fuck, man, we're stressing on it right now. But hopefully, he can help us from far away. You know, phones make everything a lot easier.
Yeah. If he's
You know?
willing to share with the world for now. So
No,
But
yeah, for sure.
but he's a great trainer, guys.
yes.
Not only that, he's a great basketball player. But tell him, bro. Tell him a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself to the people that are watching, to the people that don't know who you are.
How did this journey come about?
Yeah. Well, like we were saying earlier off the cameras, my first time playing basketball, organized basketball, was in high school in my junior year. And ever since then, I just stayed working hard. Like I was,
Hard worker.
I learned that if I put some hard work, some discipline, some dedication onto something, like there was gonna be a reward after. And yeah, man, I've been very lucky that this basketball has taken me to a lot of places over Mexico, even across the world. I've gotten to visit. I played in Brazil, Nicaragua.
Oh, nice.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people can say that.
It feels so nice, like waking up and like knowing that you're on your path, that you're following your passion. Sometimes there's no support, or, even from friends, family, but it's those moments where you get to wake up and like go to practice and then go play games in front of big crowds. It's like, man, anybody that loves the game would do it for free.
Yeah.
You know. So right now that I am not playing currently because of my injury, it's a little sad. Sometimes just I gotta tell myself like I'll be back.
You
I'll
missed
be
the
back.
team and shit like that.
Yeah, what do you miss about the whole, not being there?
The competition. I'm a very competitive guy, and I just miss the competition, being out there, like bumping against other guys, just competing. Just the competition side of it. That's what I miss.
I'm sure it's an adrenaline too.
Yeah, like I put myself through such hard workouts. So it's for me. It's like you say, it's that adrenaline that I when I'm facing my opponent or just a simple teammate. It's like I know that I'm working so hard that he's not gonna outwork me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm missing right now the most.
Do you feel like right now this little setback that you have going on? Do you feel like when you go back, you're gonna feel a difference from where? Well, we were talking about this earlier. You say you do feel like it set you back, but do you think it'll be hard for you to get back into your rhythm?
You know what? I'm still as passionate as I was for basketball since the day one. So I try to make practice fun. I try to make my conditioning fun to not with a point where it's like, I'm like torturing myself or like I have to like put myself through this hard workout. I make sure that I'm having fun, that I'm enjoying it. So I don't see it as like a torture. I see it more like, like more like brick by brick every day.
Yeah.
I did my best today.
Like an improvement. You're bettering
so
yourself.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever heard someone say that to me was when you were teaching me how to do some sort of workout, and then you were like, make this fun. Don't make it a torture for yourself. And I was like, oh my God. Like, and I usually always saw it as torture for myself, but now it's like, I'm making it fun.
Shit, it was torture for me the first day I went. That shit felt terrible.
You know what's crazy though? I watch his stories on Instagram. I watch your stories on Instagram, and you're like, oh, you had mentioned like, oh, this isn't the same as what I was doing before. But you're over here running 3 miles a day, and then you're still working out with us in the morning, and then you're like training somebody else, and then you're like, you're just nonstop. And I'm like,
how does he do
it?
it?
This is the bare minimum for you. Goddamn. Like, I would have tapped out already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what impresses me the most, bro.
That's impressive.
Like the fact that you like, for example, right
nonstop.
now. Yeah, right now that you're training people how because every time you train with us, you're working out with us. That shit's insane because you have people before us and then you have people after us. Like what I'm most impressed about is how you basically live at the gym or working. Your work
Literally.
is working out. Like that's crazy.
That's your full time.
And you're working out the whole time, like with
that's what I was telling Polo. I was like, he does everything with us, and normally like a trainer would just be like, all right, do 20, and they just sit back on their phone.
Yeah,
no, he's doing like 30 and lifting more. I'm like, oh.
Well, I mean, when he's working out with us, working out with us, he does everything we do. Like we're doing we do the circuits, and he's doing them with us.
Running laps around you guys, like, hey, hurry up, hurry up.
We do 3 circuits, and then we do
But like, do you ever get tired,
Of course, man. Of course. But I just like to set the tone. I want to set an example.
Oh, you set the tone.
But I'm pretty sure when you go back, this is going to be shit, huh?
For who?
For you.
Like it's
not for you. No, like it's going to be easy. Like it wasn't enough. Like when you go back, because how hard they're going to work you?
Yeah, well, I mean.
Or what do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I think it's my mindset. I think I like to. That's what gives me confidence, the fact that I know that I'm working so hard. Like I said, so when I have someone in front of me, it's like, you're not working as hard as me. Mm-hmm. So I think that's what gives me that confidence also, like when I'm out in the court. My first time, like I said, playing organized basketball was in my junior year. So I didn't know how to make a layup. I didn't know how to shoot. So the only thing I knew how to do was outwork everybody. Mm-hmm. So that's been my mentality all this time. I said, you know what, like, I'm just going to try my best to outwork this guy for a rebound, for a defense, for a loose ball. And sometimes I would look to my left, I look to my right, and, I would always see, like, man, this guy has way more talent than me. This guy has a better shot than me. But I always seem to get lucky, like.
No, that's definitely hard work.
But it was like, I was outworking, I was outworking my teammates, outworking my opponent. So that has definitely opened a lot of doors. Definitely do get tired. I do get tired. Yeah. But like I said, I know there will be a reward. I like to think. I want to do things that people consider like how do you do that?
Yeah.
You know, like I have a lot of people say, oh, basketball players shouldn't be running long distance. In my head I'm like, oh yeah, like watch me. Like I want to break those like barriers and be like, well, I could do it. You know.
Yeah.
So that's how I like to just carry myself. Like I was telling you guys last time, it was like I don't really run based off of motivation anymore. It's more like I've committed myself. Like you were saying earlier, I committed my life already to this grind pretty much.
It's a lifestyle
So
for
it's
you,
like
yeah.
this is what I'm gonna keep doing for
Yeah.
like, as long as I can.
I mean, okay, so I have a question for you, Way. So there, I've heard a lot of times people say like hard work beats talent or skill, right? But in this case, for example, you had to have some type of skill, Way. Like when you first started basketball, you say that you didn't know how to lay up or shoot, right? But once you learned and practiced it, like not just anybody can learn how to do that, bro. Like I'm pretty
No.
sure.
Or
There
they
should be
give up.
some sort of natural talent.
Yeah, you have to have some type
Yeah.
of natural talent way that you were born
It's
with.
called
you know?
grit. Like you get
I think
it.
it was my mentality, bro. I
Yeah.
was just hungry, man. I was crossing the border to come to school over here. I was coming out. I had to go back to Tijuana every night after practice. So it was also an extra motivation. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like to like. It's kind of weird, but like I always tell my girl, like I get my motivation from like dark places. You know, like if I remember the first time I wanted to play basketball, I told my mom I was like, hey, I'm trying to play basketball. She starts crying, saying, "Oh, I can't afford basketball shoes for you." So then I was like, you know, like that motivated me. Like, so
I'll find my
I'm
way.
gonna
I'll-
get
I'll
the
figure it
shoes.
out.
You know, as the saying goes, like it'll make or break you. You know, depending
Yeah.
on how you look at it. You
Yeah,
know,
no,
some
for sure.
most people will look at it and be like, you know what, like you're right. Like it's not for me. You
Yeah,
know, I'm just
I
gonna
can't
give
do
up.
it.
I'm gonna go to work, help the family out, or you know whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
But you're like, you know what, this is, you know, my destiny. Like,
Where-
I see it, I feel it, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
You know, and it worked out for you, man.
And that's that mindset.
I'm happy to
right?
see that it's working out for you, and
Thank you.
that smile on the face, you can't fake it. You know,
That's
So
scary
it's
though, because
cool.
that's like that mindset that nothing can stop me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
No, that's
boom.
cool, you know, but you know, a lot of people don't have that drive, and usually it comes from
The-
a dark place.
Yeah.
you know,
Then
The good thing about that type of mindset, bro, is that you can put your mind into anything. You know, like he's doing basketball now, but eventually that runs out. You know, I'm pretty sure whatever it is that he puts his mind to, he'll be able to overcome it. You
yeah,
know?
for sure. As the
That's-
saying goes, you know, like once a hustler, always a hustler.
Exactly.
You could lose it all,
and make it
and
back.
If you got that, you know, if it's in you, you could bounce
Yeah.
back. You know.
So, I'm talking out of experience, like me being with you and you training me, right? Where I feel like me and Shanice talk about this all the time. Like, fuck, like this guy trains us like. So I've had other friends, right, that try to like help me with training and shit like that, but I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel like either. He's just telling me what to do, like how she said earlier, do 20 laps. Like, where do you think you learned your that teacher skill, that teacher skill that you have, like when you train us and shit like that?
I don't know, man. By maybe
Paying attention to your coaches and all the coaching,
all that.
all the
And
coaching you've gone through.
I've always had this student mentality that like wherever I am, I want to like see what I can learn from you guys. If there's
There you
also you know, also I want to be like, I wish sometimes like you know, I had someone like telling me, or it'll be easy, you know, if we all had someone telling us
Yeah.
how to run our business, how to like pretty much run our life, you know.
Yeah.
So how I feel is like, man, I already went through all this workouts, exercises, whatever. Like, why not just give back? And like you know, the workouts are different. You know, it's not like how I tell you guys is I could easily just waste your time, waste my time.
Yeah.
Telling you sit in this machine, sit in that machine. You know.
Yeah.
No,
And
no.
I like to think of it as like I'm creating something. I'm creating a workout. You know, it's my creation. It's and then it's just not like BS workouts. It's like things where like I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to help you guys like be more mobile, longevity. How I'm always saying that word, longevity. You know, and it makes me so happy, man, to hear that you're losing weight and you're feeling so much better. And to me was like that's not even the goal with nobody that I train. It's just so you could feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
So you could wake up and feel strong, feel I don't know, like just good.
Yeah. That's for sure helped me way. You know what's crazy? Like when I'm training, there's been times when I'm training with you and you like start saying these little, you talk to me when I'm working, when I'm working out and you see that I'm down, like that I'm tired as fuck. There's been days, like one thing that I always remember is a few days ago, I was feeling like shit that day and you saw me and you were like, damn, like I haven't seen you look this slow or this tired since we started working out. And I was like, dude, I didn't sleep today. And he was like, you know what? This is what really makes you, this is what really makes or shows that you are actually like working hard. This is what makes you like a man or like a good person.
I said you're only as good as your worst day.
Yeah.
And since you were having a bad day and you were still showed up, I was like letting you know like this is pretty much the best version of you when you're down, not when you're all happy and motivated to work out.
It's you're disciplined.
Yeah, bro.
If you're disciplined, you do what you got to do every day to get to where you want to be. That's discipline. No matter how you feel, whatever's going on, if you stick to that schedule, the thing that you have to do, like it's gonna put you ahead no matter what.
You do feel better after too. You're like, I
big time.
fucking did it, and I didn't think I was gonna do it.
Dude, every time
accomplished.
Every time I leave the gym, every time I'm walking out the gym, the first thing I tell you is like, fuck yeah, like we did it. I feel so good. Like, I mean, dude, like if I compare myself to you, like I'm a fucking little fucking, like I'm 1 grain of salt compared to you. That's
pebble in a shoe.
That's a mountain, like the work that you put in, bro, you're fucking amazing. But for me, like going from not working out in like fucking 12 years, bro, like that shit makes me feel good. And every time it gets better, but I feel like obviously, like for me, bro, I feel like I always need someone to keep me accountable for my workouts. That's like my biggest fear right now, that you leave and then I start fucking up. But I feel like
that's your fault. It sounds like a personal problem.
I feel like I gotta be disciplined,
but I think by that point it's gonna be like an addiction, So it comes to a certain
man,
point.
you're gonna have to step in, bro.
Yeah,
nah, dude,
I got you.
Believe it or not, though, bro, I'm
run
actually
20 laps.
Believe it or
Sits back.
He's gonna be that coach, huh?
I had a personal trainer like that. Would show up and it'd be like, first thing, like, all right, stretch and then run fucking 10 laps around the building. And he would just be on his phone, just doing whatever bullshit.
Yeah,
he's doing.
That's fucked up. I don't like that.
For us, Emilio will be like,
Don't
nah,
be
you're
like
you're
that.
doing it wrong. Like, do it this way. Like, hey, your posture's wrong. Come on, fix it. This and that. And that shit goes a long way, bro. Because
you know what I like too about a trainer, like with Emilio. I was watching the videos that he sent Leo, and I was like, oh my god, my fucking ass is sticking up. Like, can you guys remind me? Or like, it looks terrible. Because I was watching your guys's, and I was like, damn, you guys are like really putting in that extra work. Because obviously the weight is like, like stable when it's down, and then mine was up. And when I went to Emilio, I was like, dude, I noticed my fucking ass is like sticking up. Can you guys like remind me, or can you help me? Right? And I was like, is that why I'm struggling so much? And then he's like, yeah, just keep your ass down, keep it tight, keep it straight. And he was like telling me, and I was like in my head, like, okay,
you gotta activate
my spine
your
together.
core.
No, and then he gave me like a visual in my head, and I was like, okay, spine, core, like, and I was like holding it, and I was like, oh, cool. But he didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? And I was like,
yeah,
that's fucking sick.
I mean, he's a coach. He kind of has to.
Yeah.
No, but there's coaches that don't.
Yeah,
they don't care. They just want to
give a fuck. They're like,
as long as you're doing it,
let her do it wrong and break her back later and fucking,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see her. I'm gonna take off anyway. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand that it's like you're using your whole body to do that workout.
One
like if
little
it's a
pose,
push-up,
you're done.
It's like a, I don't work out at all, so don't.
Oh, wow.
Don't quote me on this. Just the quads are burning sometimes, but that's it. But
Manny.
Wow.
but like people think of a push-up example. you know, like, oh, it's just arms, so they just focus all their energy on their arms, but they don't
I can
know
bust
it's
like 5 right now.
but what's
Just
gonna
kidding.
but what's gonna support the arms, you know, the chest, what's gonna support the chest, the
core.
abs,
Yeah, the
you know,
abs.
or the core.
Yeah, the core.
Like, you gotta work, you know, everything.
Yeah. Dude,
I
now,
love it.
you know, I find myself now throughout the day, like constantly like tightening up my
Belly
stomach
button to
way.
spine.
You know, like I'm always like, oh shit, like I tighten it up and like it's becoming more natural for me now.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
but yeah,
It's like me when I walk into a party, I'm all like, "What's up?"
and then,
You know? And then like an hour
little by
later,
little,
I'm like,
huh? Yeah,
eat some,
Flamingo.
eat a couple plates of tacos, and you're just like,
yeah.
you know, like, all right, this is the real me, guys. What's up?
Yeah.
This is the real me.
Nah, dude, but it's crazy because I really love how I feel. Like, believe it or not, like these past 2 months that I've been working out, dude, I feel so much better. One thing I think I told you, Emilio, about it, but I've been I've had fucking back pain for the longest time. Where, you know,
Me too.
maybe because I cut hair for so long and I'm standing up, but since I started working out, my back pain literally completely went away. I haven't had any, you know.
Same.
And I don't know, for everybody watching, dude, you know, maybe
He's about to leave,
Go-
so you better take advantage.
so,
Don't-
well, nah, I'm not saying hit him up. What I'm trying to say is go, you know, chase, even if he's not here, go after your fitness journey, you know, be get in shape because it does help a lot. But with that being said, bro, I want to go into your basketball life, your basketball life and your journey, bro. You, after high school, where you went to go play in Mexico, right?
Man, after high school, honestly, that was everything kind of happened very fast. My junior year in high school, like, we were champs. It was crazy. And then my senior year, we were league champs again. And I didn't really like get no looks from universities or, like, you know, it was my second year playing.
Did you have a scholarship over there?
Nah, like I nothing. Like, I always say that I'm taking the road less traveled.
Were you playing in high school to pursue that life or no?
Honestly, not really. Like, I was just balling and,
Having fun?
you know, kind of having fun. And I remember after high school, I ended up being called to play the All-Star game. Ended up winning MVP of the All-Star game.
Where's the what All-Star game? For Southwest?
Yeah, for Southwest.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
So I got invited.
After high school.
No, this is during high school.
Oh, during high school.
During high school, and after that, I get MVP of
Oh,
the All-Star
what?
game. Yeah.
Damn.
And I even had some teammates like say something like you got it type of
Yeah.
stuff, and I was kind
Yes,
of
motherfucker.
yeah. It was like, yeah, I got it, man.
That's right.
I'm the hardest one.
Hell yeah.
out here, you know? And
We had to throw it in there. We had to throw it in
you
there.
know, I was just I don't know. I was like, okay, maybe I am good, you know?
Yeah,
Like, after receiving this, winning.
Whoa, MVP, dog. That means you're fucking real good. Yeah. You're the most valuable player, dog. Come on.
So I ended up like I said, it was the only school that like hit me up was Cuyamaca College, bro.
Yeah.
And I told my mom, I was like, well, I'm going to go check it out, you know? Like, I wanted to keep playing ball, so I went to Cuyamaca College. But again, like, I'm living in Tijuana all this time.
Yeah.
So I have to cross every morning to go to Cuyamaca College. It's like
God damn,
2
that's
hours.
You were waking up early too to go and
Far.
do that.
Yeah, so this is just the game.
Where's Cuyamaca?
Cuyamaca by the fucking 8.
Lemon Grove.
So everybody that doesn't know about the whole living in, you know, Mexico and then coming over here, tell
a
them about
bitch.
your
It's a
your
hassle.
daily, you know, routine to get from your house to, you
It's
know,
a
what time you
hassle,
wake
man.
up, like what you got to do to get to school.
We live super close to Tijuana. Like, we're in San Diego, but we're like in
Yeah.
the southern side of San Diego, Imperial Beach. So, what? It's like a
Probably
15-minute drive.
15 minutes away from here, the border, the Tijuana.
How
border.
early do you have to wake up to cross?
Man, like around 3:34.
Oh.
Did they have Ready Lane back then? No, huh?
Nah,
It was
not
just
Ready
a
Lane.
same
Regular-
lane. Oh
Regular
my
people
gosh.
cutting all the way to the front. So yeah, I had to go to school like 2.5 hours just to get there, 2.5 hours to come back, and you know I was feeling like
That's far.
Yeah, it was far, man. It was far. I was really doubting if I really wanted to keep pursuing basketball because I
Yeah.
was like, man, like I didn't see any other opportunity. But anyway, I ended up meeting this very nice guy. He played for the Mexico national team like 15 years, played professional basketball as well in Mexico. He ended up taking me to school in Monterrey called Seu. I was there for like, like a month, and it was type like my mom. We're not rich or anything like that, so I was like, "Hey, mom, I'm trying to go to Mexico school," and the first thing she says like, "Hey, I can't help you." Like I can't help you, So that's the first thing I make sure to tell the guy that was helping me out. I was like, you know what? I'm pretty much on my own.
Yeah.
Like I don't got help from my parents. Yeah, man, it was my first experience leaving my house, going to college in Mexico now. Still trying to chase the
What
dream.
part of Mexico is this?
And I was
Monterrey?
in Monterrey, Nuevo León. And at that time, it was so dangerous, man. I didn't even have a phone. You had to go, like, you still needed to use the
payphone?
The payphone. So I always needed my roommates, my teammates to walk me, like, to the payphone.
Those challenging for sure.
The cartels are out there. Yeah. So honestly, it was the first time of me leaving my house. It was
scary.
What did your mom say, like, when you left?
You know what? My mom was just kind of like, well, I mean,
she was supportive regardless of everything.
My family didn't really start supporting me until like,
they saw results.
They saw results and stuff like that, and which is very common. So
oh, you getting paid now?
Yeah.
All right. I knew you could do it.
No, I can relate to that. I know what you're saying.
So yeah, honestly, I ended up coming back. Like it was just like I was in a bad house. It was just not the situation, like, I don't know, that I was looking for. And And yeah, man, I actually stopped playing ball for like 2 years. And
shit!
After that, after that experience,
cars, working on restaurants, and just one day, man, like another of my friends was coaching at Southwestern College, and but before that, I still tried out to play in Mexico. In 2012, I went to another university, got another scholarship. This time, this was in Puebla. It was nice, like a private university and everything.
Yeah.
They were helping me out so much, man. Like I had sponsors, everything, and still, man, there was something inside of me that was like, it was not like.
It was not enough.
There, not that it wasn't enough, because I was surrounded by so many talented players that till this day, they're still playing ball and they're in the national team for Mexico. And I don't know, man. It was just not.
You didn't feel it, like it wasn't it.
You know, until like
you had a bigger calling.
Probably.
Yeah.
There was just something like, hey, I meant for more than
this
what
shit.
I'm.
For now, I guess. I've always kind of had faith on my life's timeline, where if I'm here is because life wants me to be here.
Destiny, yeah.
So I'm gonna work with the resources that I have and make this as like best experience as possible, and try to do everything at the highest level that I can, right? Even if it's like washing a car or washing dishes, like I'm gonna try to do it better.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just
as the saying goes, how you do one thing is how you do everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If you're gonna half-ass clean the bathroom or wiping your ass, like what makes you think you're gonna be good at anything else?
You're starting to become the saying guy right now, Manny. You got all the sayings right now, huh?
Get it, Manny.
I'm full of unuseful information.
My
man.
boy's preaching.
Shit.
Yeah, so after that, once you get to the second college and then you come back, you stop playing.
Man, I stopped playing. I came back again to San Diego. I stopped playing for a little bit. I started working like just regular jobs.
The 9 to 5.
You were
like, fuck.
And gain weight.
Oh no.
Until I don't know. I still
Not Emilio.
I don't know.
I don't know. I still felt like it was for me. Basketball was for me, or at least a way out. To keep my mind busy. And I always knew that I love basketball so much, because every time it don't matter if I was having issues at home or anything. Every time I just went to out there in the street and started shooting the basketball, I would totally lose track of all my problems and the time and everything, till the point I was like, man, like this is my getaway time,
it was your love.
So it wasn't until I came back to US and I was already 24 when I decided to go back to college. I was like, let's give this like a last run, see if, because I remember in high school, man, I would hear Southwestern College, it's only a JUCO community college. It's not no Division I basketball, but you can still find some pretty good players in JUCOs. sometimes you go there because of your grades.
Yeah.
So anyway, like, you know, I was already feeling even old because I was gonna play with kids that are coming out of high school, going to college. So I was like, this time I'm sticking to it. Like, I'm not gonna go. Like, I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna stay. Like, I'm gonna finish all my years of eligibility. So yeah, man, I started playing and I started just like the results started coming again. I started having fun. And I remember my first year, it went so good. I started averaging a double in college. So I started getting like looks from D1 universities that would want to like know more about me.
The youngsters are looking up to you now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still out working these young guys in there. And then my last year in college, you know, that's when I got hit with this agent from Mexico. Shout outs to Anwar.
Shout out to Anwar.
And man, that's when it was like, man, like that's when the idea of playing professional basketball came again. It was like, you know, I started like my last year in college. I was like, if I want to be a professional, I gotta like walk like one, think like one, you know, dress like one, play like one. So I started like embodying that like professional athlete like mindset and like and it's crazy because everywhere I go now, people are automatically, hey, you're an athlete, and it's just like I was just say, yeah, you know,
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I was just, I guess this is all how it had to work, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't really have the connections in Mexico like that to hit up teams or coaches for a tryout. So it all worked out great that I got this agent, and the rest, you know, is history. I've traveled so many places in Mexico and other continents across the world, and
and now you're gonna be going back.
Yeah, I'm
soon?
gonna be going back soon.
Where is it that you're going?
See. Wolfsburg, Germany.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
So
going to Germany.
when you first start playing basketball professionally in Mexico, was it challenging for you?
Man, it's crazy because when I got
What was the first team you went to in Mexico?
in Durango, Leñadores.
Leñadores.
Man, when I got my contract and I'm signing my contract, I'm thinking that, you know, they're calling Emilio because he's the man. They're calling Emilio because they're trying to win, you know. So but when I get there, it's just different, you know. It was like
You're like, wait, there's other Emilios here.
Oh, of course, they already had their starting five and everything. So it's just kind of like Emilio's part of the team. It's like, hey, rookie, like go sit over there.
Bench warmer. Like, oh Lord.
You know,
you're walking all pumped like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck shit up, and they're like, yeah, go sit over there.
Yeah, this is, you know, even the
Name
bets
tag and
were
everything.
kind of like, hey man, like we appreciate your energy and everything, but you have so much energy, you're messing up the rotation of the game. And I'm like,
damn,
you know, and it was crazy.
I got her fired from a job.
Ya me voy.
For doing that. Anyways, all right. So I know.
It was just different because this is where I started understanding the game more. You know, when I did the jump to pro, it was not like, you don't gotta be the fastest, the more athletic, the best shooters. More like, you gotta be able to fit into their system.
It's a team, yeah.
You know? It's like now it's like you gotta have basketball IQ. Like, you know, it's not. They already got a guy that can score 30 points. So they're going to need a guy that's going to play defense. They're going to be out rebounding other people. Is going to go do the dirty work. So, you know, I try not to forget what is that got me into the league, you know, which is my hard work.
Yeah.
Rebounding people, doing the dirty work. It's not, I try not to be more than, you know, than what I'm not.
Yeah. Do you, and then, so.
In a team, you can't fake the funk, huh?
Oh yeah,
you gotta fucking bring that shit.
Yeah, for sure. Like how he's saying, you know, everybody has a role in the team, you know. So you start playing. You're professional now. You get there. You start seeing like how it works and everything. I don't know. When I think of it myself, like, hey, like, my friend's professional basketball player. Sometimes you've posted like. On your stories when you would play in Mexico, they would have big banners and shit, like, you know, like big old banners of like all the basketball players, and it was you on there, you know, like I'm pretty sure you got a lot of attention when you were there. Did you did you have like fans and shit like that? How was that for you?
It was awesome, man. The people really like
Because I fiend for that, bro.
get involved with the teams, and I try to be super chill. I try to take pictures with everybody.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because like in the beginning, little kids want to take pictures with you, and it's like you're in your head like with me.
Yeah.
You're signing little sheets of paper. It's like you're probably not even gonna keep this, but people
Hey, you never
sign
know.
my phone, sign my shoe, and it's so nice. Like the love that people show out there. Basketball is pretty big in Mexico, man.
Actually today, one of my customers, he was getting a haircut today, and he pulled up a Twitter post today saying that they were. I don't know if you're aware of this, and maybe Chippy is, but I don't know. They in Mexico Pro Basketball, in the Mexico Pro Basketball League, they just brought some guy from the NBA to Mexico. I don't know if it was today or sometime like recently, like in these past couple of days. But the post was by ESPN, and they were saying that Mexico Pro Basketball League is the closest one to what NBA has. That's what they were saying on the post. That's what ESPN put. I could probably even pull it up.
Probably even better.
But yeah, for sure, I've played against.
It would be dope if they had whatever people think is the best basketball team here versus the one in Mexico.
Well, Mexico City actually has a team already in the NBA G League.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What team is that?
It's called Capitanes de la Ciudad de Mexico.
And what is the NBA G?
The NBA G League is the NBA, and then that's their the development league.
What's like your ultimate goal for yourself right now?
Damn, I would love to for sure play a season in the NBA.
Really?
Or at least in the NBA G League, for Capitanes. That would be so dope.
How do
as
you?
a Mexican to get to the league?
Yeah. What steps do you need to get there? Is it achievable?
For sure, it's achievable.
Not that you don't have that. I don't want to, because not that I don't want to say like, oh, do you think you'll make it? But because I don't want to sound negative. But do you think you'll be able to make it to that level?
Man, for sure.
Yeah,
I can't have a doubt.
There's a possibility that you'll be there.
Yeah, man. I like to think if there's a slight doubt that you won't make it, then you won't make it.
It's because I always think about it in a way where, and when I went to city colleges, you need prerequisites, Yeah. What are the prerequisites that you need to get there? Have you knocked any of those off? How close are you to get there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, in basketball, I don't think that there's prerequisites of
just gotta fucking
of how many years or teams you play for.
That's what I've always wondered.
It's more like if you fit in the system that they already built, that the coach has for certain players, that then you'll be a good fit. Because I said, it's not like, imagine that they bring Polo because he's the guy that's gonna be scoring 30 points, and here's Emilio passing slowing the rotation, not passing the ball to him, or I'm just not gonna be a good fit for the team, So like I said,
they're watching definitely, huh?
Yeah. I think one of the most important things if you really want to be out there and have playing minutes is learn the system.
Yeah,
learn the system for sure.
What advice could you give someone that's pursuing what you're pursuing?
Man. It's more like what advice I would give to my younger version.
Yeah? What is that?
What would it be?
Man, I just say you got to be your biggest cheerleader because there's a lot of work that you have to put alone. There's not a lot of people. Well, there's some, I always like to believe, especially when I'm out there in runs, that there's just some places that some people can't come with me, that I have to put in the work.
Yeah.
That only I have to put in the work, so
yeah.
I would just say be your biggest cheerleader, man, and just don't quit, pretty much.
It's like that saying, sorry, Manny, I'm going to take the sayings right now. It's like that. It's like that thing when they say you come into this world alone and you leave alone, but you also have to go through it alone.
Ain't no bunk beds and caskets, baby.
Yeah, there it is.
You
Mr.
said it better.
Sane, man, there you go.
There it is. He took it out the park.
So what I was trying to say earlier is that
you found it?
Yeah. So they're saying that Mexico City is a legit contender to receive an NBA expansion team. That just it's a big
Expansion team. So that means they're gonna get more in.
That means that like they're probably gonna be in the NBA. You know
They're
how
scouting
Canada
right
has a team in the NBA?
Who's
Toronto.
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
So
so that's what
that'd
they're
be
saying.
dope.
Yeah,
so if
that'd
you
be
pay
hella
for
dope.
like what is it? The Mexico City.
Capitanes.
Like,
So if
Yeah.
you play for the Capitanes, you'll be playing against
That'd be
Toronto.
fucking
Yeah.
sick,
Dude.
dog.
So for me,
and
as
then
a
the
Mexican
NBA.
basketball player, it's a
Fucking
door.
summer's over,
Yeah.
bro.
It's a door. Which I already have played it versus Capitanes.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Hey man, I believe in you, bro.
Yeah,
Me
hell yeah,
too.
me too. Shit,
I already know.
Hey, dog, I could pull up messages.
I'll sign a reference letter.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, bro. Like Emilio, I've known Emilio for a few years. We went to high school together and shit.
Half of our
But
lives.
every time I see Emilio like post something on Instagram or anything like that, I've always like reacted to your post, you know. And I
Yeah,
could
it's
even
inspiring.
I could pull it up right now, bro. Like, cause I know I messaged you this a few months back. Like in the past year, I think I messaged you. Like I was like, yo, bro, like you're my boy. I love what you're doing. Just know that I'm here cheering for you. I don't know if you
Hell
remember
yeah.
when I sent you that, but I know I remember that, and I can pull it up if I could, if I wanted to right now, I could.
Man, this is what I remember. One time I was at your other barber shop, and I was just sitting there waiting for you to cut my hair, bro. And like, you had someone in your chair, and you just turn around and look at me, and you're like, man, you look like the type of person that whatever you put your mind, like you could do it.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's crazy, man. I was like, if Polo believes in me, that means I should have no doubt on myself, you know.
Yeah.
I still remember that too.
There's one thing about me, dog. Like every time I put my mind into something, and I'm a fucking like I don't want to say I'm just like you because
Game over.
I love that, like little things like that. People remember, you know, like someone that says it,
Yes,
someone
yeah.
that says it, like you don't think about it, but like it's so much like energy you giving to someone else.
Exactly.
That
You're
they
like, I
don't-
did that.
You
Exactly.
know that either they're doubting themselves or whatever, but then you know they're having a hard time, but you're the person and be like, hey, I believe in you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you're just gonna switch.
And a lot of people
You know.
need that.
Energy
need
is
that.
huge, bro, and especially like not advice, but little comments like that when you
No,
tell
it's
someone.
a reminder to
Yeah,
them,
like,
like, you're a
when-
fucking
yeah.
beast.
when you believe
know?
in when you believe in someone, bro, and you fucking tell them, and it's a genuine comment, bro, like, you know, people fucking take that, you know, because I've been in situations where like other people, friends of mine and shit like that, my dad, you know, my girl, my best friend, fucking Manny, fucking other people, customers, they tell me like, you know what, bro, I believe in you, Omatic, you know, like the fact that Omatic fucking
Omatic.
has put so much fucking effort into fucking Off the Clipper and Polo Cuts His D, you know, because you said it the other day, bro, like when I asked you about your nails, I was like, hey, why do you paint your nails? And you're like, bro, like I'm a character, you know, like I have to play a part.
Cause white
You know?
don't look good on me.
You know, like
That's his
like,
persona.
that's his persona. You know, that's who he is in the basketball world. You know, he's also Emilio, you know, in the real world. But like there's like how you told me the other day, like you're only as good as your worst day. Like that's always gonna be like really fucking. It's gonna be imprinted in my fucking mind forever. You know, and I always use this myself. When I have a barber that's new, bro, and they come into my barber shop and I'm trying to fucking guide them the right way, I always tell every barber, look, bro, you're only as good as your last haircut.
Yeah,
the
I
last
was gonna
haircut that
say
you
that, yeah.
the last haircut that you do is gonna distinguish what type of barber you are. If you fucking do 10 good haircuts, but the last haircut you do and the last haircut that people remember you for is bad, you're gonna be a fucking bad fucking barber. You know, it doesn't matter what the fuck kind of barber you are. And that goes with anything, bro. Like for Omatic, he's a fucking videographer that edits videos. If he does a shitty fucking video, people are gonna remember for that. But if he does nothing but great and you put all your effort into it, that's what
Yeah.
he's gonna remember it as. Same thing with tattoos. Same
Yeah,
thing,
that's what I was gonna say.
you know?
I have that in my head.
But like, the reason why like I'm pretty like, okay, the reason why I probably told you that is because I'm that type of person that just like how you are with your fitness, like you're a fucking badass in the fitness world and in basketball and all that. Like if you were to be put with 10 other people in a room and they fucking make you work out, I'm 100% sure you're going to outwork them. And if people put me in fucking a room with 10 other barbers, I know for a fact I'm going to outwork them. Not only because I work harder and because I'm good, you know, like humbly, you know, I say that humbly. I don't fucking mean it in a fucking in a fucked up way.
Yeah.
I just know that I fucking put in the work and I'm fucking good. But yeah, like I always like whatever I put my mind into every time, no matter if it's like
you're gonna execute.
Yeah, like I always try to execute, no matter what it is, bro. Like I fucking told myself I'm gonna get this fucking building one way or another. I got shut down the first time I tried to get this building, and then a year later I fucking saw it for fucking rent again, and I fucking tried again, and I got turned down. The third time they called me and they said, hey, the building is available. Do you want it? You know, and regardless if they didn't call me, I would have fucking tried again. But I wanted this building and I have it now. You know, like how your girl said earlier today. I was saying to you guys, like, I want a 6-pack. And then she's like, no, you got to say you're going to have a 6-pack.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, like I was like, you know what? And I was like, you know what? I am going to have a 6-pack. Big shout out to your girlfriend too.
Speaking into existence.
Yes.
You know, you got to speak
You gotta
into
manifest that
You
shit.
got to manifest it and speak into existence.
I'm
no
gonna
matter what
I'm
it
gonna
is
have
that
like
you-
$1 billion.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it starts right there.
Yeah,
So
it does.
it all comes from the energy that you put out, you know?
No, it really
and
does.
I could definitely see your energy, bro. You're fucking killing it. And so you go from Mexico, now you're in Germany. How the fuck do you get to Germany?
That's
I know.
crazy.
What the hell?
You're a kid from Tijuana.
In
You
fucking Germany.
You stop playing basketball for 2 years, and then you go to Mexico. You end up in Monterrey. You end up playing with the Leñadores, and then
I'm pretty sure it was like
So-
an upgrade, right? Like
Germany.
coming from Monterrey and then leaving and then coming back. It was like, okay, this is better than.
Well, I mean, I don't
There's-
know. I don't know how it is. I don't know if Germany or Mexico League is better, but
No, I meant the experience.
yeah.
Like you were slowly progressing.
Yeah, as far as an experience, it was in Mexico. It was like it's a dream. You know, it was a dream because it's just the people are involved. It's just so much, like, it's big. And in Germany, it was very fun and very challenging. But it gave me such a confidence booster, because there's different rules. You're only allowed to have like 2 Americans, and I was like one of them. So it's like the pressure's on me.
Oh shit,
know?
that's crazy.
Damn, I
So
didn't know
if
that.
Someone's getting cut.
That's a
it's gonna be,
prerequisite.
you know,
Just kidding.
it's gonna be one of the Americans.
Yeah.
So, but how the doors opened to me over there, man, it was crazy. Like, you guys.
Like, I'm from Mexico.
Yeah.
So Mexicano way.
Hey, wait.
Nah, you told me that I remember you telling me the story, you know, and well, I'll
Hey,
let you.
well, I didn't hear the story.
Yeah,
I
go
didn't
ahead.
hear it.
Yeah,
I
say
didn't
the
hear
story.
it.
Say the story.
Well, yeah, my first year in Mexico, this is where I met my girlfriend.
Okay.
And I met her in Puebla, and you know, anyway, my last season in Mexico here was during the pandemic, and right after the pandemic, I just went to visit my girlfriend in Germany, and it was literally like I was just knocking in the door of a gym, like trying to like see if I could practice there. I was just I'm thinking like I need to stay active, you know, I need to stay in shape just in case they call me back to Mexico. But you know, the whole pandemic's happening and stuff. The league they don't know if they're gonna continue with the league. So yeah, anyway, I'm in Germany because of my girlfriend, and now I'm out there like just looking for a tryout, and a team so I could continue like being active. And man, like, it was just crazy because it felt like the first time when I walked into the Southwest gym, bro. Where it was just kind of like, hey, like, you guys need a player?
Yeah.
Type of like
Yeah.
coach selling, just kind of like, well, like, yeah.
Who the fuck are
like,
you?
pretty
But yeah,
much.
we do need one.
And so it felt just like that, you know.
It was a good feeling.
It was such a great feeling because I was supposed to play for another team that I was already playing with them, like practicing with them. Like this guy, you guys know, maybe you guys heard of Dennis Schroeder. He was playing for the Lakers, and he's from Germany as well. He's from he owns the team that I was playing for over there. And
Goddamn.
so for me, it was like, yeah, it's crazy. Like, maybe I can meet this guy, you know, when he comes into the gym. And so the coach that found Dennis Schroeder and outside in the park, and is everybody's telling me how this guy is like so special, and he doesn't like nobody. For some reason, he loves me. You know, he opens the gym doors for me and is allowing me to practice with this team. But I end up like getting hurt. Like I pulled my hamstring out there. You know, and man, this game has tested me so much. And I pull my hamstring, man, and I don't know how to like just stay in my house and chill, man. It's just like I'm back out there again next week, and again I pull my hamstring again, man. And then I'm just like, no, I want it so bad. It's like almost I'm forcing my way through this shit, you know. And I pull my hamstring for the third time, like before season even started, and I'm just like, wow, like. I'm feeling like damn, you know, like this basketball game's taking a toll on me, and but like I say, I like to believe that things happen for a reason. You know, I stopped going to practice. I said, you know what, I'm gonna heal. For some reason, like I don't know, I never get a call back from them. Another door opens, and it just felt so right, you know, and it was just like, man. Things so like reason, sometimes like we want to force things on our life, like no, I want this, you know. I can relate to that, like, but sometimes life has other things for you, you know. Sometimes we even block ourselves, you know, from other blessings that life has from us.
Because you get desperate too. You're just like eager, and you're just like I want it, but it's telling you this is not the one.
And I ended up going. I said, let me just get right. You know, another coach hit me up, and I was like, you know what? I do want to go try out for you, but I'm injured. And he said, take your time. Come back when you need, like when you're fine.
Yeah.
So I'm there going to therapy, and I'm just out there, like, you know, I don't know the language. I don't really know the connections that I have here. Trying to find a therapist was the hardest, man. Like, so anyway, I managed to get better, and yeah, man, I get out there, and I practiced with them the first day, and that was it. They're like, yeah, like, you know, they were like we'll get the contract ready. We'll you know, see if we could agree on some stuff. And I was like, for sure. You know, I was just going to say yeah to everything.
Yes.
You know, I was just going to be like, yeah.
You were out there regardless, doing nothing.
Like I said, if this is something that if you could do it for free, you'll do it for free. You know? So I was out there already with my girlfriend. I had everything, you know, like a place to stay, like food. So I just wanted to play. So I was just going to say yes to these guys. So I guess we were kind of both a blessing for each other. And I ended up playing a whole season over there, which is it's better. It was better for me because I had to learn. I actually feel like I learned the game so much more. Coach was very good, and the season's also longer, you know. Like, so man, it was just quite the experience over there.
You told me the other day that playing for different like countries is good for your resume. So pretty sure you coming from Mexico to Germany is gonna help you in the long run, you know, to get to your goal. Do you see yourself playing in a different country?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know why, like
maybe like Japan, or
I've always wanted to play in Italy. But like I said, you know, now I'm in the point where I don't want to like force anything, you know, like, no, I want to keep playing basketball. Like, this is that I want to be in Mexico. You know, maybe life wants me in Germany. So I'm trying to be like water, like Bruce Lee says. I'm not trying to, you know, force anything. I'm just trying to, like I said, if life wants me here right now in San Diego, it's for a reason.
Yeah. What's your biggest motivation?
My biggest motivation, I think it's just to like the guy in the mirror, you know, that I see in the mirror. I want to be proud of that guy. Like, I want to be like, damn, bro, like you did it, you know. You believed in yourself. You came a far way. So maybe it sounds selfish, but like I'm doing this, you know, for the little Emilio, I always say.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's how I think about myself.
I've never heard that before. That's kind of scary because a lot of people have told me that I don't like talking to you because you're the reflection I don't want to hear. And it's like, I'm going to tell you how it is. And I've never thought of it in a way where I have to represent that also.
I mean-
practice what you preach, kind of like be better than the person that you're looking at.
I mean, at the end of the day, no matter what it is that you do, if it's play in Mexico or fucking play in Germany or tattoo out of a fucking barbershop or in a garage or cut hair at a barbershop or a garage or own a barbershop or work at a barbershop, you do what you want. You do what's best for you and what your heart desires, you know, no matter what. And also, like, you know, life will throw you other things that might not be a part of your plan or a part of your wantings, you know, and sometimes you gotta just, you know, see what's best for you, you know. And in this case, I'm, you know, fucking being here right now, fucking healing, and I don't know, getting ready to what's coming up.
Your life story is incredible, though, Emilio.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like coming from Tijuana, dude. Fuck, like that's already a challenge.
What does your mom say now?
Man, I think she's proud of me now, you know. And all my family now, they seem pretty proud of me. You know,
as they should. Yeah.
I was always a kid where they would like leave at home because I was so bad that they couldn't take me to the movies. You know.
Oh, like, another polito.
You know, it was just kind of. I don't know. I just had so much energy, I guess. But yeah, they supporting now.
Yeah, that's good.
And then back to what we were talking earlier. You know, like a lot of like you have to be selfish.
You do.
Oh yeah.
You know, to an extent, because this is your life. You know, and I try to tell everybody, like, you got to do what you want to do, like being selfish, like do like what drives you to do what you do. And then everything else just falls into place, because if you have like this dream or like a drive in you that's telling you to do something and you fail to like follow that path, then nothing else is going to work out. So then everything else is just going to like fall, like
collapse,
crumble around you, you know. But if you're selfish and you do what's good for you, then the right people will gravitate to you. You know, God or whoever you want to believe in will put those people in your path to make you even better, as opposed to like walking a path you're not supposed to.
I noticed too, a lot from what Emilio's saying is like, it's not just about what others are portraying about you. It's about what you see in yourself. So like, if you know that you're worthy of this, you gotta fucking conquer it. You can't let somebody be like, no, that's not a career, or like, no, you can't do this. No, you're not gonna do it. Like, no, you gotta fucking do the impossible.
Yeah, be selfish in a way.
Exactly. Like, fucking do that shit. You know what I mean?
You know what though, bro? That I'm super glad, bro, that you've been able to pursue your happiness. You know, like that movie, Pursuit of Happiness. You know, you gotta you're pursuing what you love, and you're having fun. Not only that, you're obviously, you know, making a name for yourself. You're making money. You're having fun. All that, you know. So I salute you for that, bro, because there's a lot of people out here, bro, that are so scared of doing what they love just because they feel like in America we have to fucking live by a 9 to 5, you know. Like obviously like my parents, bro, like my dad, you know, my dad's always took care of us since I was a little kid, and he's always had a 9 to 5. But you know, like so many people, bro, are just scared of following their dreams because they don't want to give up their 9 to 5. Yeah. And at the end of the day,
I've always admired someone that has the balls to be and do what they want.
Oh hell yeah, big time.
Fuck
as long as it's in a positive way and it's really who you are.
Yeah.
Like I admire people that are, you know,
just
fucking this is who I am. This is like fuck everything. Like fuck it. You know, that takes some balls, because a lot of people are taught to self-censor themselves and to be quiet and to like not express themselves in a certain way because they feel like they got to live up to a certain standard.
I also feel like in a Mexican culture, it's out of the norm to not follow that role of like, oh, get that 9 to 5, or follow that role of like, you need to provide, you know, and not chase your dream. And I didn't know anything about Emilio before this podcast, to be honest with you. The only thing I knew was that he was a professional basketball player and we're going to train with him. Okay, cool. And when we got there, we didn't even have time to talk. I didn't really know much about you, to be honest. Like this level, I didn't. And I can kind of relate to it, because for me with art, like with the same thing, dude, with my mom, it was like, oh, you know, when you graduate, you need to get a job. I can't afford it. You got to get a job. You got to work. And then I was like, I want to do art. 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 I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it. And I went to art fucking school. I wanted to be an art professor. Now I'm here. Like, I'm doing art as a living. And she's like, what the fuck? You know, like, damn. I'm like, I can't believe you're making money off of art. And I can relate to your story now. And I'm just like, that's incredible. I can relate to you and what you're saying. And now with the support that I'm getting, like before it was like, get a 9 to 5, be a fucking paralegal, be a judge. And I didn't want to do that. This is what I love. I love art. You know what I mean? And I can relate to you in the basketball. It's like, this is it. You know what I mean? And I love that. So thank you for sharing that.
From what you've gone through, now that you're having a baby right now, let's say, for example, do you think you have learned something from what you've gone through life? Do you think you'll be able to like support your kid in whatever he wants? You think it has changed the way you thought? Your mentality with the things you've gone through? Like maybe, I mean, I'm pretty sure your mom was supportive of you, but do you think you'll be able to say like, you know what? If your son tells you like, hey, I want to be a fucking, I don't know, gymnast, a pilot, or a
pianist.
Fucking, I don't know, whatever it is, pianist,
whatever.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to like be a car wash guy, you know,
be the best
be
one,
the fucking best, yeah.
You know, and maybe that's a business right there too.
Hell yeah,
washing cars.
Hell yeah.
You know, some people make money from that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the guy that owns the car wash right here, the $5 one, that motherfucker's a millionaire. You know, so
I see more than one of those motherfuckers.
Oh hell yeah, I have.
Oh yeah, for sure, man, for sure. I like to think that I'm not the same guy from that I was last year. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to keep like.
I know I am not the same guy I was 3 months ago.
No,
yeah, of course not. Yeah, definitely not, man.
You know.
So I mean, for sure, that's the only thing that I'm trying to do, and I think we all, you know, you have kids too, and we're just trying to put our kids ahead, you know, from where we started. Like I was telling Nimbe, I was like, that's so crazy because now it's like. You know, I had to go through all these things, and now my kid is gonna have the opportunity to actually, if he wants to go to a D1 school, you know, get him there sooner. You know, now it's like I was saying, I took the road less traveled, but now I did the work. I'm doing the sacrifices to just to put our kids a little bit ahead from we were.
They could be better than us.
Yeah, hell yeah,
that's the goal. Yeah. For sure.
We want to go through the struggle so that our kids don't have to struggle as much. But yeah, man, I want to salute you, güey. La neta, you're a great person, bro. Like since we were connected back right now that we've been working out, ever since then, I've gotten nothing but positive energy from you.
Same.
And it's helped me a lot. So for you to be able to impact someone else, that takes a lot. You know, that says a lot about you. I hope I impact a lot of people as well. You know, I always try to fucking share my knowledge with everybody that comes and asks me for knowledge, you know. I always try to learn, and little by little, bro, I'm learning, especially now that my mind's clear, now that I'm working out. You know, I'm eating better, I'm working out. I feel good, you know. But yeah, güey, la neta, fucking, I want to thank you so much for coming out here and spending this time with us. You're literally a fucking person to look up to. You're a hard worker, and I mean, I fucking wish you nothing but the best. What is your goal? What are you gonna be doing now that in the next couple months? Are you going back to Germany and playing? Is that the plan?
Man, the plan right now is to keep healing my Achilles, and for now, the next big thing that I'm excited for in my life is my newborn. You know, I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, the baby.
We'll see from there, man.
Awesome.
Little Emilio, he's gonna be born with the basketball ass.
Well, thank you so much for coming out, way. It was a great time talking to you. I always say, bro, I love to invite people to our podcast that can teach us something, that can motivate us, that can motivate the viewers, that can teach the viewers something. I'm pretty sure there's a kid out there that watches us that's thinking about, you know, pursuing his basketball, baseball, soccer, football dream or anything like that, you know. The message that we like to give out is you can always do anything that you put your mind into. And that goes to anybody out there. If you want to be a barber, if you want to be a tattoo artist, if you want to do videos, if you want to be a basketball player, an athlete, If you want to print shirts, do whatever it is that you want. If you put your mind into it and you work hard, you will become that person that you're seeking, you know.
Just gotta work at it. Yeah.
All you gotta do is just work hard. My boy Emilio's a great example. You know, this guy, he's fucking worked his ass off.
Nothing was made overnight.
You know, there's people that have it easy in this world. They have all the support from their parents. There's people that come from a wealthy family. There's people that come from a poor family. But at the end of the day, bro, everybody has the same 24 hours and everybody has the same fucking, you know, we're all the same, bro. We have 2 hands, 2 feet. Mm-hmm. We can all work harder than the next person next to us. The point here is that you guys can do whatever it is that you set your mind to.
Yes, sir.
And Emilio's a great example, and so is Manny, myself, and Shanice, and everybody in this room, you know. So that's what we really try to aware people of, you know.
I want to ask Emilio real quick. Is
What's
there
up?
anything outside of being active that you're into?
Motivating people.
Oh yeah, and he's great. Hey, and he's great at it too.
He is,
because
he
I
is.
fucking you be talking to me way sometimes when I'm working out, and I'll be like fucking like
Me
just
too.
I'll just be
Today I
like
was
hating life. But there's little things when you like pull me like where you just start talking to me one-on-one, and you're like, you know, like
You're like, damn, Shanice,
you just tell me little just you just tell me little messages, bro, like fucking do this, do that, or like, you know, like ain't nobody gonna put in the work for me, you know, I'm here to fucking just little messages like that way, like fucking your motivation is on point way. I fucking believe that you're gonna be fucking great no matter if it does, like basketball's not forever. You're not gonna be doing this shit forever. I'm pretty sure if you become a fucking personal trainer, you're gonna be great at it too. But
dude,
whatever
you
it
guys,
is,
I was like, sorry, change the subject a little bit, but the other day I was like, I asked Emilio, I was like, hey, do you have like, what does your wardrobe look like at home? Like, do you have anything outside of workout clothes? Do you own a pair of jeans or anything like that?
Nah.
I was like, I only have this pair of shorts. I wash them every day when I get home.
we're the opposite.
I know. I was like,
That's
dude.
funny.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was it. That was all I want to say.
Yeah, but
be dedicated.
yes, sir. Be dedicated. But with that being said, bro, thank you for coming out here,
Thank
bro.
you,
I
guys.
appreciate you coming out here and hanging out
Thank
with
you,
us.
thank you. You're the
I'm glad you
best.
guys got to see my boy Emilio. If you guys want to follow my boy Emilio, tell him what your Instagram is, bro.
Emilio A23.
Emilio A23. You already know
Give
what
him
it
a
is.
follow.
I'm right here with the gang. You guys can always follow us on Ace of Fates Barbershop and Tattoos. Myself, you can follow me on Polo Cuts SD. If you want to subscribe to our channel, it is Off the Clipper, baby. Make sure you guys go subscribe, like, comment, and share all these videos.
Yes, sir.
We got my boy Manny Rocks with the Z at the end. My wife Tat niece in the building, baby. You already know what it is. We got my boy that barber Cheapy. Omatic made it. And big shout out to Emilio's
Nimbe.
girlfriend Nimbe, baby. We'll see you guys another day next Thursday, 6 p.m. You already know what it is. Much love, y'all. See you
See
guys
ya.
next time, baby.
Peace.